I'm going to first get my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 8 inches. Get 8 inches. Then my neck measurements, I'm using 3.5 inches. So from here, getting 3.5 inches. My neckline, you know the circle, I'm still going to be using 3.5 inches as well. You can use 4 inches, you can use 5 inches, whichever one, depending on how wide you want your neckline to be. But for me, I don't want it to be that wide, so we're going to be using 3.5 inches. Three and a half inches goes for the neck width and the neck length. So make a square like so. For my shoulder slope, I'm going to be using 1 inch. So for my shoulder slope, 1 inch. For my armhole depth, what you do is you measure your bust divided by 6 plus 1 inch. My bust is 36.5 divided by 6 plus 1. So it's going to give me 7.8. I mean 7.0. Then it's going to give me 7.0. The straight line. Now find the midpoint of your armhole depth. Mine is 3.5. So going by half an inch, make your curve. Now my shoulder to bust point is 11 inches. So coming down by 11 inches. Make a straight line. My bust point to my waist is 6 inches plus half inch sewing allowance. It's going to give you 6.5 inches. And make it the next thing you're going to do is get your dart measurement. Your dart measurement is from your bust point to the other bust point. So mine is 6.5 inches. So divided by 2 is going to give me 3.5. Make a straight line. So all the way from your bust all the way to your waist. From shoulder to my under bust, mine is 14 inches. Now make a straight line. So we're going to level all this. This is my bust, this is under bust, and this is my waist. Now we're going to find the circumference of our bust. So all you have to do is measure from your bust point to your under bust, whatever it gives you, that is the circumference. Now mine is 3 inches, so we're going to make a circle all around, like so, using your tape, or if you have like a compass to make a circle with it, you can use that, but I don't have that at the moment, so I'm just going to be using my tape to make a circle. To do now is from the midpoint of our armhole, we're going to rule a straight line all the way down to our bust point. Now from here we're going to be taking 1 inch take 1 inch from both sides, like so. Taking 1 inch here from the waist, from both sides at the waist. Take 1 inch here at the under bust as well. Now rule a straight line from the bust point, rule a straight line all down to your under bust, like so. And then from there you make a straight line, and this is what you have. So I don't want my bust to be dispointed, so I'm just going to go in and use my ruler, my curve to smoothen it down, like so. So all the sharp edges, just using your ruler to smooth it down. This makes a whole lot of difference, because if you make it dispointed, trust me, you will not like the outcome. So this is what I have. We're going to be putting in our measurements. Now my bust is 36.5. 36.5 divided by 4 is going to give me 9.1 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. It's going to give me 10.1. So all the way from here, give me 10.1. Now for my waist is 28 divided by 4 plus 1 inch sewing allowance is going to give me 8 inches. Now guys, this is very important, pay attention, okay? Because of this space, we're going to be cutting this part out. Here will be cut off, okay? So you measure from here to here, and then like from here to here is giving me 2.5 inches. Then I twist it, then measure out 8 inches. Do not add this space, because if you do, it's going to shorten your sewing, and trust me, you will not like it, because you might end up wasting your fabric. So you see, you measure from here to here, 2.5, then twist it and measure from here to here to give me 8 inches. Voila. Roll a straight line all the way to my armhole, and this is what I have. So all I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to just make a circle like so, that point to the bust point line, and then make a straight line all the way up. Just going to come down by half an inch, come down by half an inch. Now we're going to make a curve all the way to the bust point line. Right, because I want this to be like 2 inches. 1.5 inches. So we're done. Now guys, remember, this is very important when you're cutting out your fabric. See this line is very important. Make sure you notch it, because it will, this is where your dart is going to be. Here will be gathered. This under bust part is going to be gathered. Now for my back, I like to first make 1 inch. Just going by 1 inch first. This line, you will understand the reason why I'm making this line, because it's very important. You'll be needing it for your zip. So first of all, make a 1 inch allowance, coming by 1 inch first, straight line. Now 9 inches for my shoulder length. Remember, now the reason it's supposed to be 8 inches, but 1 inch zip allowance, that's 9 inches. And make sure you measure from this line that you made here. So now for my neckline, it should be 4.5 inches for my neckline. Inches, and then 1 inch. All these things you're doing is not going to be needed anyways, so just, this is just the basic, but you will not be using all this. Now coming down by 1 inch shoulder slope, then 7 inches, 7.1 inch armhole depth. Remember guys, you're not really needing this stuff, but the reason why I'm doing it is because it's your basic, you know, to be able to. Now for the shoulder length, for the armhole curve, we're not going to be going in by 1 inch, so we're not going to be going in by 1/2 inch. So you're going to make your curve from here. This line here, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch. Now from here, make a curve. So now you guys are going to see the reason why I put this space here. So we're going to be slanting this line from here, slant this line all the way there. So the reason why I'm slanting it is because, you know, you normally get like is to eliminate this bulkiness at the back of your shoulder, at your back. Like whenever I make a dress, because of my back is shorter than my front, I always have this excess fabric poking out on my back, and I don't like it. So this is the reason why I always slant my zip, like the zip allowance, I always slant it like so. So you see how it's slanted? This is to eliminate that bulkiness at the back of your dress. So I'm just going to let it zip allowance. Now from here, going by 3.5 inches for your dot all the way here, all the way to this line. Then we're going to be going in 1/2 inch. So now we're going to go ahead and put in our measurements. So from here to here, it's meant to give you 10 inches. And when you're putting in your measurements, please eliminate this zip allowance, or you can just, like, mine is 10 inches for my you know, the bust part, so just put in 10 inches here, and here's 8 inches plus this 1 inch that we took from here for our dots, so to give me 9 inches instead of 8 inches, to give you 9 inches because of this dot.